Hello there, good afternoon everybody. It is Wednesday the 27th of November 2024. I'm here once again, favourite place, second home basically, the Everton Stadium down at Bramley-Moore Dock. I'm going to do my midweek video covering some of your questions and comments today. As we do, got a few to go through, as well as a few other points as well that I just want to talk about today. So I'll get up in the air. Start with your questions and comments, and yeah, see how it is. Let's get up there. Okay, everybody, there we are, up in the air, looking directly at the east stand. Just because we approach from this direction all the time, I do like to have a little look around here and see what's going on. Big wagon park there. Must be cleaning something or other. Looks like some sort of drain wagon, doesn't it? And again, we always like to have a look where they're up to here. Very nearly done now with that second step. Down at the step stroke bench, down at the north east end. Very nearly done. So that is looking good, as is the rest of it. I did notice just over here that the hatch is open again as well, so there must be people up around the roof maybe. I can't see anyone at the moment, but the hatch is open there. So yeah, let's make a start. Let's have a look what we've got today, question wise or comments. So let's go. So first up we have Dunk the Blue, who says, Mr. D, the platforms in the the platforms in the south stand you mentioned at 6 minutes 21 are not for cameras to show views for season ticket holders. They will be for cameras during live televised games, but only if the broadcaster wants them. If they do, then the club will remove some seats and install the free platforms and cameras. Let's just move into position. The club obviously won't sell the tickets for those seats for that particular game, so they won't be season tickets. The club confirmed this with Toffee TV. Wow, okay. So let's just move in then. So that's really good info. I know a few people saying, are you sure? That's mad. But even I said that. I said that's wild, Dunk. But so that's going to be apparently for cameras. But what gets me is the other seats that you've got, like there, that are just folded round, because the way it looks, I'm sure they must be removing those seats, because it looks like they've moved them round, but those seats are going to impact the others. And then you've got these seats that they're going to be right behind cameras, so you're looking at potentially missing there 4 at the top, 8, 12 seats on that one if a broadcaster wants the seat. And then potentially more there. Like, it's the way the seats have been moved is what's quite weird, isn't it? So I mean, like, look at them. Those seats are impacting all them there, all of them, and you're missing them. So okay, Dunk, that's great info. Really is, mate. And we've got another one down here. So what do you say, 12 from the top, then you've got 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, and another 10 from the other, so possibly 32 seats for broadcasters to be in. Sorry, mate. For broadcasters to be in. So yeah, it's really good info, that Dunk. Really good info. Interesting. Let me have your comments on that, guys. What are your thoughts on that? That those sections are actually for broadcasters if they want the seats. I'm assuming the seats, they look like they go back dead easy, don't they? So if they don't want them, they go back. But Dunk, that's great info. Thanks for that, mate. Thank you very much. Moving on, I've got Philip J. Blastock, who says, as people aware, Fox's fan, this has been amazing to watch since the dock started being filled in. Hope toffees do stay up. Cheers, Philip. Nick, the pitch both ends still seem being no growth of pitch there. But as always, great video, mate. So you're saying both ends, as in like south end and north end? I'm gonna assume there, Philip. You're saying no growth. There definitely is. It's hard when you zoom in. When you zoom out, I mean, there definitely is. Let's look. We might be directly over the north end. We're not. So what I'll do, I'll turn it round. It is a bit taking a bit like longer. Feel it maybe with it being down the ends or whatever. There is definitely growth there. I mean, look how green that looks though. Right there. Where's that light coming from? Shining right through. Shining right through there, isn't it? That sunlight. Getting on that patch of grass there. Yeah, there's some bits, you know, it's still got a lot of growing and that to do though, as well, Philip. That's what I'd say. Like, it's got a long time to grow and need and sow and all that stuff. So yeah, I see your point, mate, but I wouldn't be too concerned over it. Thanks for your comment though, Philip. Really appreciate it. Moving on, I have Graham the Traveller says, hi Nick, followed your videos from the start and still look forward to your Sunday and Wednesday posts. Thanks for all your efforts. No problem at all, Graham. Thanks for watching. I know you've been a follower and supporter for a long time, mate. So thanks for that. Can you find out what all the scaffolding is for on top of the east stand? Keep up the great work, mate. Up the effing toffees. Scaffolding on top of the east stand. So the east is the other way because I've turned my drone around, haven't I? The east is here. Didn't know there was scaffolding on top of it, mate. Bearing in mind that the video that you commented on was from, I did record it last Thursday. Was there scaffolding on top of it that I missed? Not that I'm aware of, Graham. Definitely the east. I mean, I'll have a look around anyway, Graham. Just realised you're saying on top of the east stand. You haven't said east stand roof, I don't think. So, as you know, guys, I do these live as I'm talking away. I'm looking for where you're looking, so I'll see if you mean inside, Graham, if I can get... No, can't see any scaffolding. I hope you're not shouting at me like whilst I'm doing it, telling me I'm missing something. Graham, if I'm missing it, I apologise. Let me know where I'm missing it, mate. I can't see, or was it there in my video and it's not there now and I just didn't see it? Let me know, Graham, but I can't see any there, mate. So let me know if I've missed something, please, buddy. Sorry about that. Thanks for your comment though, and as I said before, thanks for your continued support there, Graham. Sorry if I've missed something. I'm just checking you on top of the east stand. No, can't see anything. Okay, anyway, moving on. I've kept that comment in there because I thought that there was going to be something up there for me to have a look at, but it's not. Anyway, moving on, I've got LB6154 says, after 3 years watching these videos, I find myself watching less and less, as let's face it, it's built. I only watch this to see how much the grass has grown. Well, there you go, LB. Thanks, Mr. Drone, for the countless hours of footage and the insight you have given us, all of us. What's next for Mr. Drone, though? Waiting for a new Anfield? Oh, mate. Wait for a new Anfield? No. What is next for me, to be honest? I will finish this. So LB, you're right. As we kind of take a look round, it is nearly finished. We know they've got like the Forever Stones, or Everton Way, whatever you'd like to call it, memory stones, to be put down on the south, outside the south stand, and there's a few other bits they've got to make. Lango Rourke have built the stadium. When they send it over to Everton, it's up to Everton to make it an Everton stadium. So there's things to do, but I started, I'll be so I finished. Same with all the projects. The last few months of covering the Isle of Man, ferry terminal, for example, I don't know if anybody watched that, but my last few months covering that, it was like there's not much to see. But listen, when I start a project, I'll see through till it's done and complete, and all the Everton flags are up, and there's literally zero left to see. It is entirely your decision whether you keep watching them or not, of course. And I understand that once the build has pretty much, finished, people may not want to continue watching them. I hope you do, but you might not want to. But what's next for me, Albie, after this? So I do my Everton match day vlogs, and I do the live watch-alongs of the away games. Manchester United this weekend, for example, I will be live Sunday, 1:30, to cover the Man United game. I'll watch it live, commentate on it, report to you, and give you my live reaction. Reading through your comments and everything whilst we're on it. Have a good chat. Hopefully, have a laugh. I'll keep doing them, and it's my intention to do a few drone videos, just a few drone videos a month, some construction projects and perhaps some nice cinematic ones. I'll just keep doing that a few times a month because I love getting the drone in the air. So there'll be a few drone videos a month, as well as my Everton match day stuff, which I will keep doing. Okay, LB, thanks for your comments, question. It's always good for people to ask questions on my, what my intentions are after this as well. So yeah, there you go. Cheers for that, mate. But as I said, I do understand that, when it comes to this stage, the views might get less. Just is what it is. Stuart Clark 2729 says, I know the stadium isn't quite finished yet, but with it getting closer to handover, there's still some concern about the evidence of rain coming from within the stand, where you would expect it to be dry. Are there still significant wet patches? Do we know yet how the weatherproofing is going? Weatherproofing's done, as far as I'm aware, Stuart Clark, and we've had some rain recently, and I haven't seen any wet patches inside. So what I'd say to you, Stuart, have you seen wet patches? Because you've said there that it's still a concern, but you haven't given me any. You haven't said it's still a concern, on the south end of the east stand, for example, or wherever. Where are you concerned about? Where's the patches? I'm not just saying this because I love the project, I love the build, and I'm protective over it. I'm really not. If there were patches somewhere, I'd be all over it. I want to see it. I'm pretty sure the weatherproofing is done, and it's the last bit when they had that that stream that somebody had recorded, almost like a stream coming through, like Old Trafford, when we had a load of rain. That was because they hadn't finished the what was it called? The siphonage system, which collects the rainwater. They simply hadn't finished it. But other than that, I honestly, I don't think there are any patches anywhere, mate. Any wet patches, I should say. I've not been made aware of any. So I really don't think it's a problem. Everything's completely dry. They're installing like desks and electrical outlets in there, aren't they? The pitch is in. I don't think they'd be committing to doing the pitch if they had a feeling there was going to be loads of rainwater, more than the pitch could take running onto it and that. So yeah, I don't think it's a problem anymore, mates. There was, like I say, there was that video that come out a few months ago now, but when we had loads of rain and they hadn't finished the siphonage system. I think that's what it was called anyway. But yeah, Stuart, thanks mate, but I don't think it's a problem. But if you've seen something in particular, a certain area, please let me know. Like we're looking at, what are we looking at now? It's the west. So if you would say, Nick, west stand, north corner, up here, there's a patch, perfect, let me know and I'll definitely look at it, Stuart. But yeah, like I say, I don't think it's an issue, to be honest with you. Moving on, I have James 31 says, what inspired the brick and black vertical stripes of the exterior? The pitch looks relatively small. Did they keep the same dimensions as Goodison? The pitch probably looks small because you're looking at it from the air, mate. That'll be the only reason. So let's, like, that's not a small pitch, you know. Definitely not. I've got Doug the Blues Play saying the brick is supposed to match the other dock buildings like the tobacco warehouse nearby. The pitch is slightly larger than Goodison, and it's one of the reasons UEFA chose this ground for Euro 28. So there you go, Doug's answer there. It's bigger than Goodison, and it's in line with the regulations to make it a sizable pitch for your European Championships. And the exterior, the black and brick, also as Doug said. Local buildings, dock buildings like this is what the brick is all about. Okay mate, so it's all the dock buildings, it's to sit in with that, James. All the surroundings, okay. That's why it's like that. That was the inspiration around that, James. It's been asked before a few times, but as you were wondering, there you go. Next up, I've got Jimmy Khan. We're going to back out here a bit. Jimmy Khan says, Mr. Drone, have Everton invited you to film inside some of the other Everton Drone? Sorry, film inside like some of the Everton Drone and fan podcasts. Jimmy, I've been in, and we're going to go over the west. Sorry, while I answer this. Jimmy, I have been in and had a tour. Can't remember exactly when it was. A good few months ago, like. I haven't been in the likes of Still Ryan. Has been. He got a great tour around. Was able to film like live and that, wasn't he? Not film live, sorry, but he was able to do a load of filming inside with them. I wasn't able to do that. I was able to film bits, and then they wanted to review what we intended to put out to give it the okay. To be honest, he probably did that with Still Ryan, but what other podcasters and that have been in? It was like the likes of like Toffee TV and that. I have to, bear in mind, Toffee TV's been going for a long time, and work closely with Everton, so they're definitely going to have more like access in that, and I totally expect that and respect it. To be honest, they should do. Hopefully, that's where I'll get to with doing my live match vlogs and watch-alongs and that. That's the aim. So yeah, to answer, I've been inside once, Jimmy, to have the tour a while ago. There's loads more railings here on this west stand, but not since that, mate. Not been invited back since then. Hiya, mate, you okay? Cheers, mate. Not been back since then, Jimmy. Yeah, those railings are well coming on, aren't they? Jimmy, thanks very much for the question though, mate. Very, very much appreciated. Let's see if we can go back, have a look at the west stand a little bit whilst we're... Looks really good, nice, clean up here, just like it does Those bushes all looking good now. I love a good bush. I think they put the music on inside Goodison inside Bramley-Moore. Can you hear it? I wonder if the TVs are on playing something. Sounds like they put the sound system on there. Jimmy, thanks again. So who have we got next? Last up is Jason Patton 7488, who says, who do we all think should cut the ribbon to open the new stadium? Who would you all choose? Jurgen Volt. Jurgen's funny. Jurgen's put Mr. Drone. Nice one, mate. And that's the only thumbs up he's got, by the way, is from me. So I'll turn the drone round now. Then we've got, this is a great question, and people did say how much of a good question this one was. Let's see what else we got from it as I back away. And it's just gone away off my phone, sorry. I had Dunk the Blue said, definitely that LFC fan who filmed himself with a traffic cone saying it'd never be built. Yeah, that would be a great one as well, wouldn't it? Got Dave Jarrett says, great question, Jason. My first choice is Dan Mies, or Dan Mies, I don't know, I'd say his name, the architect. Second would be Colin Chong. He's been the man under so much pressure throughout this build. He has had to deal with everything thrown at him from Langs, the planners, the club, and all the uncertainty. The sad loss of Michael Jones and all the hype that's incumbent with a major build like this. There were other answers as well. People said a few players like Neville Southland there. Somebody did suggest Michael Jones's family maybe should be there. All of the above, I would say, absolutely. Apart from me, of course, I don't think I should be there. There's much more important people than me that had so much more to do with this build than me, absolutely, of course. I'm sure that was just a joke by Jurgen anyway. But yeah, guys, that is fantastic. Dan Mies, perhaps he should be there, yeah, cutting the ribbon. Not sure about that. I mean, Dan Mies designed, but let's be honest, Lango, Rourke, and all of the workers have put it together, haven't they? So Dan Mies, I think, should be there, in my opinion, absolutely. Colin Chong is a fantastic thought there by Dave Gerrard. Really good one. As he said, Colin Chong's dealt with everything regarding the plan. But guys, who do you think, this is a question, let's put it out there, who do you think should cut the ribbon here when this finally opens? Let me know, everybody. Answers on this post, please. Put them forward and we'll go through some of them at the weekend, okay? It's a great question. And other than that, we will finish off right there, guys. Okay, there you go, guys. That was my midweek video covering some of your questions and comments. Some good ones there. That last one at the end by, who was it again? Sorry, I've only just done this one as well. By Jason. Who do we think should cut the ribbon? That's a good one. That. Can you put your answers down below for me? Your suggestions, not answers, down below. And we'll run through some of them, maybe at the weekend or next week. Talking of next week, there was something I was supposed to cover in that video, which I'll do now. There's going to be, I'll put the shots up now. There's going to be some large flight restrictions in place tomorrow. I think we've got one of the warships coming in, HMS something or other, is coming in. So you'll see here the circle one. That doesn't actually cover this site down at Bramley-Moore Dock, but that says it's active from the 1st of December until the 10th of December. Now that doesn't stretch as far down as this site here at Bramley-Moore Dock. However, look at this one. This certainly does cover this site. This is a massive no-fly zone, flight restriction that's active from the 2nd of December, 8 AM until the 9th. So that's a 7-day restriction, so there'll be no flying here. The 2nd is on Monday, isn't it? I believe. What are we, 28th, 9th? Yeah, the 2nd is Monday morning next week until the 9th, which is going to be the following Monday. There'll be no flying here. So we've got, I won't be here then, unless I could possibly fly a lot further up Blackstone Street, like up there, and possibly fly a lot further up there and zoom in or something. But look, I'll probably have a break here. Everton do play at home. I think it's Tuesday night anyway, against Wolves, so I'll be doing that matchday vlog. And then I've got a couple of other things I'd like to cover as well next week around the city with my drone, so I'll probably take that time to do that. Okay, so there'll be nothing here from Monday onwards next week. So yeah, just so you know, that's why. If anybody else does fly, they're breaking the rules, but there you go, that's up to them. Guys, please like, share, subscribe. Thank you very much. Appreciate you all. Comments down below. Who should cut that ribbon? Take care, everyone.